Can you hang around for a while? 10 seconds. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Can you hear me? Well, I can't.
I hear you fine.
There you
David.
go.
How are you?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Did you get any rain last night?
We got some at the house. I guarantee you. I haven't. Everything was wet this morning. I hadn't been out to measure it.
Yeah. Well, I got 8/10, almost an inch. I was really excited. I didn't think we were going to get any, and unfortunately, it kind of ended at the Christian County border. Trigg County didn't get hardly anything. I don't believe. Hey, Eli's with us. Hi, Eli. I'm going to wave at him. Eli's watching us. Chelsea says he's on, giving us a look at. Tammy Tatum says, hello, Thunder Buddies. Linda McElrath says, hello. And our friend Dave, I swear, love that guy. He says that, well, he says hello. Let's see. Chris Meacham, good afternoon, Thunder Buddies. And Tammy Tatum says, hey to Dave. Cindy Christian, hey, everyone. Let's see here. Tammy says she didn't get a whole lot of rain last night. You know, it just depends, I think, on where you were. But I tell you, I went out, and boy, when I did, it was absolutely like being in a waterfall. But it didn't last long. So anyway, let's see here.
Yeah, of course, we had some lightning and rumbles of thunder with that, and it happened
yeah.
just as we were trying to get the grandkids to bed.
Right. I see Robert's on here with us. Says, good evening. Thanks for the updates. Mary Verviz. Hello, Mary. I'm glad to see you. She says, hello, David, Mark, and everyone. Glad you got a little rain. And Allegra Pace says, hi, David and Mark. And Elaine Fentry says, good afternoon from Elaine. And they're watching, Elaine and Chelsea both watching over on the Facebook feed at Weather and Wisdom. But I'm glad to see all you guys. It's been an unusual time. I swear I was afraid we were going to kind of fall into this well, not really drought, but abnormally dry situation, and we have done that. We're getting enough rain that maybe it won't stand long, but I'm hoping that what we'll do is get some more rain, because we sure need it still. Even with the 8/10 of an inch that I got, which is almost an inch of rain, the ground's still hard. I mean, it's weird.
We were getting pretty dry.
Yes, we were, and I'm kind of curious what it's going to look like when the drought monitor comes out. Have you seen the latest drought monitor?
I haven't. I'm not sure. They only update that about once a week.
Well, I'll have to watch. Maybe we'll do that. I'm going to do a live weather update. Everybody seemed to really like that when I did that. I think a couple of days ago. I mean, gosh, 7,000 plays on. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're doing my heart wrong or something here. I don't know, but I thank you very much. Gerald Madden says, good afternoon, gentlemen. Happy birthday, Mark. When is your birthday?
Today.
Today is your birthday?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness. All right. Who wants to volunteer to come down here and give him a whooping for me? I don't see any volunteers. Janice Davis says lightning was beautiful. It was some beautiful lightning last night. She said
Absolutely,
she
it
had a
was.
decent rain, she said, so that was good. Some people did get some good rain, my place included. Mary Vorvis says happy birthday. We're going to be filled with happy birthday wishes now that it's been made public. Dave is laughing. Allegra Pace says happy birthday wishes to you. So yeah, you don't want to share how old you are, do you?
I don't mind. I'm 65 today.
Oh, wow. 65 years old. He don't even look a day over.
103.
I'm not going to keep going at it. Never mind. But a lot of folks wishing you a happy birthday. Dave, Robert, Chris Beecham, all of them are wishing you a happy birthday. And I wish
appreciate
you one
it,
too.
everyone.
I honestly did not know it was your birthday. So thanks for informing your partner of that. And maybe I would have done something special, but I do have some special burgers we have fixed up for in the kitchen for another time, and we'll have them maybe tomorrow when we get down here. Dave says, "Welcome to the Medicare club." That's
Absolutely. I've
Yeah.
been pulling my hair out, as you can see a little bit,
Yeah.
for the past month and a half, getting all that set up.
Oh man, I tell you, they don't make it easy. I don't believe. But yeah, I'm looking at this radar pattern. If you look, we've got a few showers around the area.
Yeah. Most of them to the east of the,
They are.
all about where Hopkinsville is, maybe from Henderson, Madisonville down to Hopkinsville. There's a few around, and they've been
some-
around through most of the day.
In the north, around Nortonville, I think up there close to where Gerald and Jessica are. And we've got what is this weird striations here to the west? Is that just
It's
northwesterly
more or less
flow?
just very light showers coming out of some of those clouds.
Yeah, it's
Because we
pretty-
do have clouds over this way.
Right. In fact,
Not so much over Lake Barkley, though. I'm looking at the camera of them, and they're just about clear.
let's look at that camera real quick. Ah, yeah, but look at those puffy clouds off to the. I guess we're looking north here, and but yeah, it is a nice day out there this afternoon after the rain went through. The cold front is through. It's off over in eastern Tennessee, I think now. But Tom Mattis says good evening, and Chelsea Reese says the wind was picking up in Clarksville a few ago. It was nice, and it is. It's much nicer out there now than what it was. And but you know what, Mark? I'm seeing troubling things in the Climate Prediction Center, 8 to 14 day outlook. I'm just not buying everything they're saying. It's just again,
They want to take us back really hot again, and that's not really indicated all that much. I don't know exactly what they're looking at.
yeah, it's kind of strange, but and it looks like it's still going to stay below normal. In fact, the actual National Weather Service forecast shows it, dry all this coming week. I don't know. It just hasn't rained a lot lately.
No, it hasn't. And by the forecast, it's not going to for at least through Saturday.
Tammy Tatum says Eli's brother's birthday is today. Well, happy birthday to him. And there is Jessica. Mermaid Cakes 88 says, "Hey, Thunder Buddies, and happy birthday to you, Mark." And
Thank you.
as
And
well
Mike
as-
and Erica up
Yep.
in Indiana, thank you. I appreciate it.
And,
We're doing well.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I did go out and mow today as much as I hated to, but it was either do it today or not get it done. And plus, I guess it was the coolest day that I'd had in a while. So no snakes crawled across my legs or feet or anything like that like it did last time. So I'm happy about that. And although it was a king snake, I believe is what it was really not very aggressive. So it looked like a king snake. So I'm enjoying that. Mermaid Cake says she's ready for some fall weather. And you know what? I am too. I really am. I'm so sick of summertime. Hey, Bill Millander says happy birthday.
Thank you.
So what do we think, Mark? I think that as we get deeper, I'm surprised we haven't got more tropical stuff going than what we have so far.
Well, everybody's been focused on Ernesto, and Ernesto is now a tropical storm. It's up in the North Atlantic and moving on, headed up past Prince Edward Island up in the Canadian Maritimes,
Right.
and on off to the east from there. They haven't really started picking it up. There are a couple of lows moving around, or at least a couple of little tropical waves moving around down just off the coast of Africa, but they're really not developing into much yet. And so far, none of the models has picked them up doing much of anything.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised at that because we're really at our peak of the hurricane season, the tropical season.
Yeah.
And we've got those extremely warm waters down in the Gulf of Mexico, and I'm kind of surprised that we haven't done more than that.
They've been calling all along for this to be, a higher than normal tropical activity, and so far, unless something really picks up, it may not happen.
Yeah, and that does not bode well for our dry weather. We do need some rainfall. And part of the stuff we get with the rainfall a lot of times is the fact that we get the dying tropical systems that come in, and that does seem to help us, but it just is not doing what it should be doing this time of year. I'm kind of looking around. We've got a big full moon coming up. Let me see if I can find something on that. I'll try to show it to everybody, but let's see.
It'll look full tonight, and it'll look full tomorrow night, although the actual time for it is like 2:20 something in the afternoon tomorrow. But this is going to be the full sturgeon moon, because the sturgeon are easier to catch this time of year.
Right.
And this is also going to be a super moon and one of the blue moons for August.
Right. Okay. Well, I've got a moon picture up, but I can't seem to get it. Let's see if this works here. I don't think that's going to work. Let's get off of that. That's some kind of sports thing. Okay.
Not that kind of moon.
No. No, it was some kind of Hispanic channel, but it showed a big full moon shot there, but it didn't seem to work for me there. We were talking about the Climate Prediction Center. I'm going to show you the, if I can remember. Okay, here it is. I'm going to show you what it is showing, and I'm kind of, let's go back to tropical tidbits. Let me get off of this. And
you got to start on tropical tidbits,
that's
and you
where
can
it
go
is.
elsewhere.
I had the same problem last time. I never did figure out why it was doing that. I'll try it one more time. And I know it's not going to work, which it didn't. Man, oh man. Okay. Tropical tidbits, and I'm going to see. I guess I just need to click off of the thing where they have the 6 to 10 day outlook, and then bring it back up. Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, you have to go to the front page of tropical tidbits.
Okay. Okay, I'm there.
Okay, now click it over on the Stream Deck.
All right.
Chrome and Mark.
All right.
It's still not showing anything.
Yeah, well, I'm up there. Let me see why I'm not doing it here. Good grief. Is Oliver still in there? Oh, Oliver, let's see what I'm doing wrong here, brother. All right, I've got the tropical tidbits page right here. And so I have to have that up. So why is it not wanting to take me over there?
What, the Stream Deck?
Yeah, when I hit Stream Deck, I've got, that's Chrome. And let's try and see. And it still shows me a black screen. So give me just a second. I think Oliver, he is our good technician here helping. In the meantime, I'll read about. Hold on. Oh, there it is. It says select an option. No, it's at the top. Well,
In any case, the forecast for the next few days, it's going to be a pretty nice forecast. We're going to have temperatures in the high temperatures in the low 80s to near the upper 70s on about Wednesday.
Okay.
And then we'll start to warm back up a little bit again. The overnight lows are going to be in the mid 60s down into the upper 50s for Wednesday night.
well,
And then we'll see again start to warm back up again.
Yeah, I do have the 6 to 10 day outlook. This is issued, today. for the 24th through the 28th. And that's almost exactly the opposite of what it was just a few days ago. It's so weird.
Yeah, that doesn't match with anything I've been seeing for the weather pattern either.
Nope,
that
it doesn't.
that heat ridge is way too far north and way too high.
It looks that way to me too, Mark. And then look out to the west. We've got below normal temperatures. Now, if you could see Alaska, which is down behind my big head there, they're way below normal. We have a recurving typhoon. Is that what you're seeing? Then maybe that would be the cause of
Maybe, but normally that would dump that down across that ridge on top of us and
well,
not
that's right.
plunge it to the west.
So there's a lot of things that just doesn't make sense in what we're seeing out there. But as you see, the 6 to 10 day precip outlook, it's not looking good if we wanted some moisture. And then I want to go to the 8 to 14. If you'll give me just a moment, I do know how to do this. There's the 8 to 14 day outlook, and it's improved some, but not a whole lot. So from the 26th to September 1st, it's calling for above normal temperatures for Kentucky and more above for Tennessee. And then Alaska still below normal. I don't know. It's just kind of strange the way it's doing. And if I look at the precip, it doesn't give us much relief in any rainfall or anything to mount to anything on this. I don't really understand it, why it shows Texas all the way up to the northwest of it, which would maybe indicate a dying tropical system, but it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know that's, I don't know. We'll just have to see how that plays out. I'm not too keen on it, but that's just me. Okay, so let's go back to our radar, which is right here. Let's see. So I see, Mary Vorvis says, no snakes across your feet. That's a crime. Mike and Erica Bynum says, ooh, snakes we don't see eye to eye. Well, but some snakes are friendly. They're not all bad. Just because something, I saw a saying one time, at least one of my Native American friends, he was an elder, he said, not every evil face is evil. And you know what? That's true. You can't judge people on how they look and expect them to be a certain way, even though you might stereotype them, say, oh, someone who looks like this, they're mean. That's not always the case. So I just thought I'd throw that out there, a little piece of something, wisdom. After all, this is a weather and wisdom channel anyway. But a lot of folks are watching this. Everybody's wondering, where is our rain? And again, if you're up around Greenville and maybe even North Christian right there, you can see we got some showers that have developed up around Empire, maybe Apex in that vicinity. Mannington's getting maybe some showers.
Yeah.
But these are isolated. But now they can put down some rain, though, in a short amount of time. And
yeah. Now they're lined up almost along the Western Kentucky Parkway corridor, all the way over to Elizabethtown. Just spotty showers here and there, except for one pretty good little concentration there, just this side of Elizabethtown.
Yeah, and then we've got this other little line of rain showers, I guess, probably more sprinkles than anything if it's even hitting the ground, but it's also extended back all the way over to the Ohio River.
That looks a lot like an old outflow boundary.
It does, yeah. This whole thing is kind of strangely, it looks like maybe it's along a boundary of some type. But the cold front is way off down. Let's see if I can find it. Let me find a radar down here. My fingers never want to work right. I don't know here we go. So we still see some showers, but if you look down here, this is where the cold front is. This is down Georgia back through Alabama. And there you can see it, a lot of severe thunderstorms going on, a lot of warnings going on. Again, that's not really associated with anything. I've got something here. It's a little strange. Whoa, okay. Hail spotter report. Okay. So it must have been a lot of hail with that. There's a lot of spotter reports with that up in this area. And we got these other little icons. I'm going to see what they are. wind damage. So, yeah, that's must have been a pretty good storm that went through there, and those storms are now down here. So they may be weakening just a tad, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of where the cold front is. This is what came through wee hours of the morning last night.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't really wee hours of the morning. About what time did they come through? Do you remember?
It was just after, between 9 and 10 o'clock, I believe.
Okay. This is one of my, oh, wow. This is Pinnacle Tower over in eastern Tennessee. It's on a Ranger Fire Lookout Tower. The tower is right here, but you can't see it. They've kind of moved the camera a little bit. But, wow, look at that. Look at that picture. Absolutely gorgeous. So I thought you guys would like to see that. It looks pretty good to me anyway. I'm trying to make some
They
adjustments.
definitely had a little bit of rain. Look at the fog coming up off of it.
Yeah, I see that. So, yeah, 65 degrees. So I imagine it's a pleasant time. But anyway, so I guess we can look for more dry weather for this week coming, and we'll see what happens. We're going to have to wait and see how this tropical systems form, if they do form into the Gulf. Still no sign that they are. And Mary Vorvis says, if I could send you rain, I would. I was in a really heavy downpour earlier. I could barely see the drive, then stop. But we've had, let's see here. Well, I don't know if she stopped typing, but anyway. But we've had some rain. Okay. So, Mark, anything else you want to add to our little conversation here?
Well, everybody just have a pleasant week coming up. I know a lot of kids through the area are headed back to school. Here around locally, they're not heading back to school till toward the end of the week. So up until that time, we'll have to see what happens. But it looks like they'll have a nice dry week and a fairly pleasant week leading up to that. So if your kids are headed back to school, be safe going to school. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.
Well, let me give some due credit to our sponsors too before we take off. First of all, I want to look at this Lakeside Marine camera. Look at that, Mark. That's over on Kentucky Lake at Lakeside Marina Campground. Michael Vance's camera, he's got that up, and boy, that is absolutely gorgeous. Be a good day to probably be out on the lake. But let's give credit to Michael Vance Contract Roofing, one of our sponsors, 270-707 Roof. So be sure and give him a call if you have issues with your roof and everything. He also owns Lakeside Campground Marina, so definitely give him a call. He should have some vacancies, so a good place to go and get away from it for a while. And also want to be sure that we recognize our good friend Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works. They've got some great products. Some of it's in our store, and our online store is under construction. We've got some new stuff, but you can go on there still and get in there. It's and I'm going to have a banner on here before long, but it's www.dpww.shop, and that's how you can get to our online store. We're going to have a lot of new and exciting things coming in there. We are really working on that now, so I think you're going to enjoy it, some of the stuff we're going to have in there. But be sure and go get some of that stuff from Kentucky Hemp Works. They've got a fishing attractant that you should really try out because it is absolutely very, very, very good. And folks seem to be, the fishermen sure do love it. And they also have fire starter for if you're going camping. Be a good time to get out there and camp as the weather gets a little cooler. Sunny161 says, happy birthday, Mark. And where did my camera go here? Hold on here. Let's try this. There we go. Oops, wrong one. I was right to begin with. That's the one I was wanting.
Yep.
Quite nice. It is a beautiful shot. This is I-24 and 6880 in Trigg County. So a beautiful evening going on. Certainly looks nice out there. It doesn't even look hot either, really. It looks pretty nice. So
yeah.
But I wanted to show you guys that, and to tell you that there are some good things coming. So hang in there. I will do a live video weather update tomorrow on my page, so you guys can hopefully tune in for that and see what I got to say, which is going to be maybe a little different from what I'm saying here now, but we'll see. Looks like Crofton's fixed to get a shower too as I look at the radar before I part. Yeah, they're about to get one. I think that's going to come down over Crofton. We'll see. But in the meantime, I wanted to say hello to you all and good talking to you. You're my Thunder buddies, and you're Mark's Thunder buddies. We love having you.
Absolutely.
Tammy Buckner says good afternoon, and Tammy Tatum says, Jacuzzi, you need to sing Mark a happy birthday song. If I were to do that, the screen would break in front of you, and you hear every dog in the neighborhood start howling. So I'm probably going to pass on that. But anyway, thank you all for joining us. And we've got a new credit roll we're going to throw in there, so you can take a look at that. It's a little better than the last one, so take a look. And we'll see you next time. Guess what? Wednesday, right?
Yep.
All right. So we'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye, everyone.
Looks good.